Welcome to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 Squad? I want to say thank you to everyone that is watching the videos, who are on Instagram or YouTube, or wherever you guys are seeing this video. This is your daily reading for March 24th, you guys. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. The energy here is magnifying your intentions. It's going with your ideas. Not only is it that, it's opening up to these endless possibilities. I feel like for some of you, it's letting go of control that's freaking you out. Not only is that, it's kind of like opening up to, it's a situation here that you've been holding back from. Okay? And I think it's mostly because this situation, you can't control it. It's like you found yourself in a predicament where you don't know the end possibilities of the situation, especially with the Seven of Cups being here. It's like there's so many possibilities here that it makes you wonder, like, will it work out? Will it not work out? And it could be work, it could be love, but definitely I'm picking up a vibe here of love and action and romance. And it's like for some of you, it has you in your mind, and I'll go into why I say that. But definitely magnifying your intentions when it's for you to set out into what you want here. I feel like for some of you, it takes you back into a moment of working out your goals in life. And I feel like for you, it's like it has you in this moment of, is this the right time? You know, or kind of like, how do I bring that spontaneous life back into my life? Because some of you may feel like as if you are, or you were kind of shut off to this part of romance, and now it's back, if that makes sense. I feel like you were closed to the idea that you could have this part of your life again. Okay? And magnifying your intentions is coming to me as far as saying maybe go on a few dates, or if it's not like, as far as, considering the circumstances that this country is in, it could be just going to the park. Still considering social distances, yes. But it's saying, if that's talking on the phone or playing a game or two, or, is finding creative ideas, especially going into the next card, finding creative ways to bring connections together to, make you feel whole and make the other person feel whole or inclusive here. Because I feel like for some of you, you have set boundaries in your life because of situations that happened that made you feel as though either you weren't wanted. It's kind of like snowballing off of what the reading was about yesterday on the 23rd. And it's just saying, bring new ideas into this situation. Open your horizons into what's going on here. And, it's just do things that you are divinely guided to do. Something that makes you feel right, and it makes your soul glow. I feel when it comes to the situation, open your arms to receiving, because this situation is here for you to receive. Not only that, your angels and guides are trying to give you all the information you need to come into this gracefully. I feel like some of you, it's like a pull and a tug here. So when you come into this pull and a tug, it's just a resistance, okay? And you may be getting epiphanies at night. You may, be going through this dream state where you're like, how am I getting all these beautiful messages at night, but during the daytime, I kind of resist it. And you're starting to feel the resistance, but you're moving out of that. And the reason is because your ego is at play during the day, and at night your ego is at rest. So you're more receptive to receiving those messages that you kind of miss during the day, because I feel like a lot of us, we set so many boundaries because of the things we have went through, that we don't realize that we may be blocking a blessing that is coming towards us because we experience things where people either hurt us or, they didn't bring truth to the things that we're susceptible to receiving. So, opening yourself up to receiving is, I feel like, for a lot of you, a big thing here. And now you're starting to become that magician, and you're allowing yourself to mirror the energy that, is being kind of sent down to you here. Whoever this person like you're trying to connect with, they have that same energy and you can feel it. It's kind of like when you're around this person, you feel that hot and cold energy. You feel that fire. It like, I feel like it kind of burns your belly a little bit when you're around this person. I don't know. I just felt that really quickly. This person gives you this burning sensation for some reason, but it's kind of like you know how to turn it off and turn it on. And for some of you, this turn off and turn on, you could be a little too cold to this situation. So it's kind of like you're sending off false flag readings in a way to this person. So it's kind of like you're trying to balance that out because you notice like either when you come around this person or when you see this person or something, it's something about you're noticing like one moment when you talk to this person, or it's something like the communication here or the energy that you're feeling. That's what I'm trying to say. The energy that you're feeling with this person, one moment is great, is good, and then the next moment is dry. But it's only because like you're leaving this person unaware of like what's really going on. One moment you're all in and the next moment you're like, I don't know. So it's like you're balancing those energies out. And it was so interesting because when these cards fell out for you guys, they actually are in sync. Okay, you have the 1, the 2, the 4, the 5, the 3, and the 5 here. Double fives, which is pretty good, but it's clearing out that chaos that was in your head, in your life. But those are synchronicities here. You're taking the steps, the ladder to get to the next part of your journey. You're on your temple path. And I feel like that's why the numbers came out to show you that, sometimes lessons don't come in the order that we think they should come in, but sometimes we need them to happen the way they're supposed to happen. And I feel like with this, that's your temple path. You're on the right path. This is a sure sign that you're on the right path. So don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess the situations that you're going through. You need to see what you need to see and go through those lessons to be where you are currently. And you're currently in the right position you're supposed to be in. So don't second guess that. So the next card we go into is a man holding a heart. So for some of you, you can be embodying the divine masculine energy. It does not have to be a male to embody the divine masculine energy. You can be a female. It's just the energy that you're taking on. But I feel like with a man holding a heart, this is that contemplation, phase of what do I want to do here, I feel like for some of you, it's kind of a period of mending childhood issues where it could be relationships with people, so you can walk into this new beginning. But not only is it that, I feel like for some of you, a man holding a heart, it's that contemplation, phase of, do I want to give this out? But not only that, the 4 and the 5 adds up to a 9, and that's going into, with the heart, that's cups to me. So that's going into your wish fulfillment. This is, something is your ultimate holy grail. So I'm, in my intuition, it's bringing me back to, this is what I want. And I don't want, anything to stand in my way anymore. This is letting things step aside so you can ultimately receive what you want. I feel like for some of you, this may mean that like you're a natural nature creature. I don't know. I've never said that before. That's interesting because this person, for some reason, it could mean your earth sign, or somewhere in your chart is earth, which is interesting. Or it's something about, I'm picking up on it, but it's very vague. Like, something about it, you could be like down to earth, or it's something about you that's natural. Like, you have this natural flow in life here, but you're just a natural being. I feel like for some of you, you need to just tap into the natural you, because it'll take you to where you need to be and where to go. Okay, your heart is guiding you. So with the cards that came out, you have the Five of Coins, and to me, giving this, skull in the middle, it's putting an end to feeling like you've been left out in the cold. I feel like a lot of times we harp over, people leaving us, and people walking away from situations that we thought was best for us. But it's, especially with the fire, oh my goodness, it's like beautiful art, okay? But I feel like it's putting an end to all the naysayers that said they were going to take action in a situation with you and they never did, or to all the situations that didn't pan out. Now it's time to put an end to it, especially with the Ten of Wands that came right after it. It's laying down those burdens of, this didn't happen, this couldn't happen, but looking at all the situations that are arising, that are possibilities to. Seven of Cups, but Six of Pentacles balance out. There could be a message coming in, or it could be a situation that will arise that will bring you into balance, into happiness, into harmony here. I feel like for some of you, this is what you've been waiting on. Not only that, this is like that messenger, that, that pigeon messenger of, I feel like for some of you, either you already know this situation was coming together, or it's kind of like this equal give and take, because if you see this, like, it's divided into 3 and 3, right? So it's that equal, I'm all in, you're all in. It's not that division of I got more, you got more. No, it's like we're 50-50 here, okay? So definitely I feel like when it comes to a situation, you feel balanced in this connection. You feel as though, you're not being pulled either way or that way, or you don't feel like you have to compromise to the point where you're losing yourself. And I feel like that's what you've been waiting on. That's what you've been looking for here. So with the High Priestess, this situation or the person you're dealing with is the High Priestess, okay? This person, either makes you or you are making yourself tap into your intuition. But not only that, you're a spiritual being. So the High Priestess is bound to pop up in your reading. I feel like when it comes to the High Priestess, this is things being unveiled to you as far as spirituality comes, letting you know that you have more wisdom than you are letting yourself believe, and things are coming out to you. It could be showing you, especially with the Six of Pentacles being here, or the Six of Coins, showing you that things in your past life that are coming to fruition now, that, it's kind of like, I want to say, in a way of what worked for you in the past life can work for you now to help you progress. And that's what's going to help you either become prosperous or create a business here. Okay, so pay attention to that. And then with the Four of Coins being here, it goes right back into, like I said, pay attention to the things that you used to do, or something that's giving you an epiphany, because it's going to help you in the long run. Help you definitely create this family life that you truly desire, because endless possibilities are here with the Seven of Cups. The Ten of Coins is here with the Ace of Cups. So it's like, I feel like for some of you, you didn't know how to push forward, but it was because those situations weren't supposed to, pan out the way they were supposed. They panned out exactly how they were supposed to pan out, because now in your journey at this moment, you're right where you're supposed to be. Okay. And especially with the Four of Coins being here, you have stand firm, you stand ground, you held on to what you needed to hold on to. And you're at this point where you're ready to completely grow and spread your wings like a butterfly. You were in caterpillar form. Now here you go. Okay. So with the Eight of Swords being here, okay. So the Eight of Swords gives you that kind of damsel in distress. You know, you're blinded, you don't know what's going on, you feel restricted. Yes, because I feel like for some of you, you don't know how this Ten of Coins will pan out. You don't know how all this will come together. So it makes you feel a little uneasy. You know, it brings me back to that control here. It brings me back to you can't control the outcome. So for some of you, you like to control things. It can't happen here. You have to go with the flow. You have to let things go. Not only that, I feel like for some of you, you're in the dark about something, but the only reason why you're in the dark is because you're holding the heart. You haven't released your heart to this situation completely. And once you release that with, especially the Eight of Wands being here, we know that's communication and taking action and clearly deciding what you want with the Three of Wands here, because you're still holding that wand of action here. Once you clearly decide what you want, once you make action towards what you want, then you will be able to have an equal balance with the Six of Coins being here in what you want. But don't make a rash decision and just go after it because you feel like, you know, it's time to make that move. No, you'll be intuitively the guide. You'll be intuitively guided to what you need to be guided towards, okay? So it's like, yes, in divinely guided time. But I feel like with this Eight of Swords, it's really it really has you in your head. It has you thinking of every scenario possible, but the answer is right in front of you. Okay? It's like it's taking you out your comfort zone, but at the same time, you can release yourself from that chaotic situation or from your mental capacity of, you know, I don't have everything I want, but everything you want is right in front of you without you even probably doing the most, you know? So yeah, especially with the Eight of Wands being here, this is that action. This is, you know, getting in tune with your star players here, which is the divine. Your wishes are coming true. You know, speak to the divine because no matter where you go, you are the center of your own compass. I just feel like when it comes to this Three of Wands, you are still, some of you are still in decision on, you or the person you're thinking about are in decision on which way you want to go. Do you really want to go into this connection? Especially with the Lovers here and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you do. But I feel like for some of you, you are still trying to figure out, like, do this person want what I want out of this connection? I feel like they do, especially with the Lovers coming up and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the Holy Grail. You see the cup, my cup runneth over, baby. Yes. I mean, especially with the Doves, this is pure love, pure bliss. And you have wands here, so this is definitely a passionate connection and emotional fulfillment with the cups being here. You're holding your heart because 9 times out of 10, especially with the mirror coming out here, you both are mirroring each other. It's just with the wands being here, you haven't spoken about it. And I feel like, to be honest, like, I don't want to give you a swift kick in the behind, but no one's a mind reader here, you guys. Okay? And, you know, I just didn't want to say that. Don't shoot the messenger. But I feel like when it comes to the situation, this is, you know, a new chance in love, okay? Regardless if this is an old connection or, you know, a new connection. I just feel like if it's an old connection, this is a rebirth of the connection. This is two people coming back together, rekindling this connection. If it's a new connection, this is getting to know each other in a whole new type of aura connection, from what the past have, done. And I feel like, especially with the Ace of Cups being here, this is a really good everlasting type of situation here, especially with the Sun card being at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Let's pull a few more cards, see if anything else want to come out other than what's already out here, which I feel like this is a really good reading already. I feel like you guys don't have anything to worry about. Just continue to do the work on you. And, I mean, everything is literally falling in place. Your energy should be picking up. Your momentum should be picking up. I mean, things are holding tight. The bonds are getting stronger. The stability. Okay. All right. Well, that's why. Okay, so the reason why you could be in your head is because the baby devil's advocate is here. Okay, that's why. I mean, the devilish energy is here. And it could be because, it's a sexual connection here. It could be hot and steamy. Someone could be more focused on, material life in the 3D. That's why. But you are ultimately bound and chained together. So that's could be why the connection is here, though. But you do have the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. So someone sees you in a higher light. And that snowballs off of what yesterday was about as well. But I feel like, and then we have another Ten of Wands here. So someone sees you working very hard. Someone sees you as an equal counterpart here. I do feel like, I don't know, it's still the same energy coming up with this Queen of Pentacles from yesterday. Especially paired next to this Devil card. Someone kind of don't know, like, where do they fit in your life. You have everything, so where do I fit? Why would you need me around if you have everything? Like, that's what I keep hearing. Because, and it's so crazy because I'm drawn to their faces. Like, he's looking off in the distance. But if you look at it, he's looking at her. So, someone could have been dealing with a karmic situation. But she's sad, he's sad. And this person is sad because they kind of strung them along. It could have been like a karmic tie. But it could have been a sexual karmic tie here. Someone could have been indulging in sexual acts that made them walk away from a love connection. I feel like when it comes to this situation, this person felt like they didn't measure up because it was like someone was intuitively and very intuitive. Okay, someone seen the other side of this person, but this person felt like they couldn't measure up because the only people that they were kind of involved with were people who, that's deep. People who they could show a mask to. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this person, whoever this person is, that's the High Priestess, you seen beyond their mask. So it made them feel vulnerable. It made them feel like they were naked around you, and it freaked them out. Okay? But they've come to terms with the situation. They, it's kind of like, I want to be naked around you. So with the Ten of Wands, they want to put those burdens down. They kind of want to come to you naked now. They want to, I wish I had my sexual cards out, but, and I'm pretty sure that will come out. But they want to give you this offer. The Ace of Pentacles, they want to start this new beginning. Now, if this is a new connection, this is someone getting out of a toxic situation, coming to you and showing their vulnerability. slowly but surely. But as you guys start to talk, as you guys start to mesh together, it helps lay down burdens from both of you, which eventually this offer of love, commitment, especially on top of the Ace of Cups, begins to come even more stable. It's kind of like, I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is trust. Not so much as material, because eventually that comes, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's what this is. It's like, I want to be naked. Because this person sees you as being naked. That's why the Sun card is here. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles is up under that with Temperance. Yes. And the Star card. So this is destiny. This is divinely guided with the Knave of Cups. Okay. So this is destiny. This is divinely guided. You could be single. The other person could be single or getting out of a relationship. But it's have patience, because whatever's to come towards you is divinely guided. But with the Sun card, you are naked. You are free. This person sees you as that. And I feel like that's what makes them freak out. Because you are able to go with the flow. And for some reason, they are not. They have to control everything. Everything has to be at the tip of their fingers. With you, you're like, I'm this kid. I'm pure. Like, I am in touch with the divine with no strings attached. And, yeah. I'm very in touch with my emotions. The Queen of Cups. I have no ties to anything, but I'm also very connected to everything. And I work well with whatever I'm given, no matter, you know, if it may look like it's nothing, it's something to me. The Eight of Pentacles. That's deep. Whoever this is very forgiving. Very, very much forgiving. Very much in touch, in tune. And I feel like this person can't, like, they either didn't understand or they couldn't understand how. Because either in the past it showed them, you know, people who weren't like you. Like, you're different. You stand out. Regardless if you are male or female, you know, the suits on these cards doesn't quite matter. But you're different. You are good different. The Nine of Cups. You are a wish fulfillment to yourself and to other people. And it's not just to this connection. Like, when I say other people, like, when you come in, you shine. It's something about you that's just like, you're the star. You're the sun. You're the moon. You have different faces. And I feel like some people don't understand that about you. So it's hard for you to really connect with other people. And when you do connect with somebody and maybe they don't see that at first, it kind of throws you off, because you see things before other people see it, and then eventually they come on your wave, and then probably at that time you're like, okay, I'm done trying to show you who I am. But then when you stick around with that person, it makes it worth it. Someone sees you in a really great light, though. I don't know. It's like, I'm repeating myself, but I feel like when it comes to this situation, like, your love casted out this devilish energy. Either you were praying about it, or it's something here that you've done that casted out this devilish energy. And you could have been manifesting it. You could have been manifesting someone new to come into your life, or to just help this person out of their situation so, you know, you can move forward. However it was, but whatever it is, you manifested a new beginning. You and whoever you're thinking about. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I will see you guys later. Bye.